Hello, Facebook, Social Cam, Twitter. This is Rebecca M, aka Miss Gigi, and I'm coming to you on New Year's Day. So Happy New Year's to everybody. I want to talk about bearing fruit, okay? As the new year gets started, we all have resolutions and different things that we're trying to put into effect, trying to get our gameplay together so that we can come up with a better year than it was last year. And when I think about making this year better or greater or grander, I think about bearing fruit that'll last, not temporary fruit, but fruit that will endure. So today's reading I want to read to you is about bearing fruit. And it says, I choose to go and bear fruit, fruit that will last. John 15 and verse 16. It says, before leaving this world, Jesus took his disciples aside to prepare them for the problems they would face after he was gone. He said, I am the vine, and you are the branches. Apart from me, you can do nothing. I choose you to go and bear fruit, fruit that will last, fruit that will last. Here Jesus teaches us two important things. One, you can only discover who you are in your relationship to Christ. Apart from me, he says, you can do nothing. When you forget that, you end up trying to do things only God can do, like solving your own problems or promoting yourself through clever strategies. You're not blessed in any endeavor because of your performance. You're blessed because of your connection to Christ. And unless you understand that, you'll waste your time chasing people who have no more power than you do. You that have no more power than you do. Your strength and success is in Christ. Because Christ is the vine, so you have to stay connected to the vine. It goes on to say, number 2, before you get the fruit that remains, the fruit that will last, the fruit that will endure through it all, before you can get that fruit, you must lose the fruit that's temporary. You have to get away of all temporary things, things that you think that were meant to be, but God is saying, no, that's not meant to be. I have better for you. Just stay faithful. Just stand fast in your faith, and you will have what I say you will have. If you delight yourself in me, I will give you the desires of your heart. That's what the word says. So in order for you to get fruit that'll last, first he has to start cutting away that temporary fruit, okay? Cutting away those things you think that is meant for you, but it's not, because he has something better. And then it goes on to say, he cuts off every branch that bears no fruit. So he cuts that off. And suddenly, God starts cutting back certain things in your life. Things you thought would always be there are taken away. They're gone. They're no more. He took them away. Things that you thought were meant to be in your life. Boyfriends, jobs, relationships, people. Different types of things that material things that you thought was meant to be. He takes them away. He'll just cut them back. He'll just get rid of them. And when he does that, it feels like you're going backwards. And I know a lot of people feel like, wow, I'm going backwards, nothing's planning out the way, and nothing's going the way I think it should go. I'm not progressing. I'm at a standstill. My life is going backwards because he's grooming you. He's cutting back those temporary things. He's molding you into the person that you need to be. So I want you to understand that feeling of going backwards is actually the feeling of going forward. And another thing it says is that it takes faith to believe that God will permit you to lose what you're proud of. So you got to lose those things. You got to become humble. This whole thing about bearing fruit and getting where you want to get in life, it has a part to do with humility. So you got to cut away those proudful things. And it says that it says proud, that you're proud of, and what you draw your security from, in order to give you something better, fruit that will last, enduring success. See, people think success is easy. I see all these posts, everybody wants to be successful, but they're not willing to do what it takes to get success, okay? So he's going to be cutting those things back. And also as well, even though it may seem difficult as it may be, just let it go. Just let it go, because God has something better in mind for you. So, anything that's temporary, let it go. Even if you think, is this for me? This feels like it's for me. Let it go. And understand that anytime you're wanting true success, enduring success that will last, you're going to get in a point in your life where you feel like you're going backwards, like nothing is going right for you. But I want you to know today on New Year's Day that that's just you going forward. So keep pushing, keep moving, keep bearing that fruit. Let's make this a prolific year for us all, a very fruitful year. Let's give an abundance of ourselves to see what we can get, what God truly has for us. Whatever your goal is, I'm here to inspire you, to tell you that it can be done. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I will be doing more videos every week and giving you guys motivational tips, motivational moments, power, inspiration, to just bring you back alive. I know a lot of us may not have the opportunity to go to church, but if you don't have a church, go get in a church. And if you want a good church, inbox me and I'll give you the information of my church. But I just want you all to be blessed and have an awesome 2013. All right.